In 2035, your life may still look normal on the surface. You will wake up, you will check your phone, you will go to work, solve problems, and deal with the same daily pressure everyone else feels. But underneath that normal routine, almost everything will have changed. The way you work, the way you learn, the way you shop, the way you move, even the way you make decisions. And the strangest part is this: most of those changes will not arrive with a dramatic announcement. They will appear quietly, slowly, until one day they feel completely normal. That is what makes 2035 so interesting. It will not look like a science fiction movie. It will not be full of flying cars or robots walking down every street. It will be more subtle than that, more practical, more personal, and in many ways, much more powerful. Because by 2035, technology will not just be something you use, it will be part of the environment around you. The real question is not whether technology will change everything. It already is. The real question is how deep that change will go. Imagine waking up and your house already understands your routine. The lights adjust before you get out of bed. The coffee starts automatically. Your calendar is already organized. Your messages are filtered. Your day is already moving before you even touch the phone. That does not sound so far away anymore. By 2035, AI assistants will probably be far more advanced than the ones we know today. They will not just answer questions, they will anticipate needs. They will remember context. They will help manage time, health, money, and work like a quiet partner in the background. And that will change something important. People will spend less energy on small decisions, less time on repetitive choices, less attention on things that used to drain them every single day. What to eat, what to buy, what deserves your attention first, what should be scheduled, and what can be ignored altogether. A machine will take care of more of that. That sounds efficient, and it is, but it also creates a new problem. If AI handles the easy parts of life, what happens to the skills people use to depend on every day? The answer starts with work. By 2035, many jobs will not disappear completely, but they will look very different. A lot of what people call work today will be done faster, cheaper, and in a much more automated way. In offices, AI will likely handle reports, summaries, analysis, scheduling, and routine communication. In hospitals, it may help detect patterns, support diagnosis, and organize patient care. In schools, it could personalize learning for each student. In companies, it may act as the first layer of support before a human ever gets involved. That does not mean humans become useless. It means the average worker will be expected to do more with less. Someone who knows how to use AI well will move faster than someone who ignores it. And that difference will matter more and more. The workplace of 2035 will likely reward three things above almost everything else: adaptability, speed, and problem solving. People who only repeat tasks will struggle. People who can guide, interpret, and decide will become more valuable. So the future of work will not just be about surviving change. It will be about understanding where your real value comes from. Now think about transportation. By 2035, the way people move through cities may feel very different from today. Cars may be far more autonomous. Traffic may be managed by systems that reduce delays before they even happen. Deliveries may be faster, quieter, and more automated. In some places, commuting may feel less like chaos and more like coordination. You may also own fewer things the old way. More people may rely on shared mobility, smart transport networks, and on-demand services that appear when needed. That means the idea of going somewhere may also change. A lot of what you need may come to you instead: work, shopping, learning, even medical support. That will make life more convenient, but it will also make people more dependent on systems they do not fully control. And that is one of the biggest truths about 2035. The smarter the world becomes, the less visible the machinery behind it will be. You will still use technology, but you may stop noticing how much of your life it is already organizing. Health is another area that will change dramatically. By 2035, personal health monitoring may be part of everyday life. Wearables could track much more than steps or heart rate. They may detect stress patterns, sleep quality, early signs of illness, and long-term lifestyle risks. That means healthcare may become more preventive, less waiting until something goes wrong, more acting before the problem becomes serious. At the same time, AI may help doctors work with far more information than any human could process alone. Better data, faster analysis, more precise support. But this also raises a bigger question. If machines know more about your body than you do, who really owns your health decisions? That tension will shape a lot of the next decade. Convenience on one side, privacy on the other, and the same pattern will appear everywhere. In education, in finance, in entertainment, in the way people interact with digital systems. The future will not only be about what technology can do, it will be about how much of your life you are willing to let it organize. And in daily life, that will feel like a world that is smoother, faster, and more personalized. But also more filtered, more guided, more optimized. Your entertainment will know what keeps your attention. Your feed will know what makes you stop scrolling. Your shopping will seem to predict what you want. Your work tools will try to make you more efficient before you even notice. That is useful, very useful, but it may also make life more frictionless than ever. And friction is not always bad. Sometimes friction is what makes people think. Choose carefully. Slow down. Notice what matters. So the world of 2035 may solve many of the annoyances that consume time and energy today. But in doing so, it may also remove some of the small struggles that used to shape our attention, our patience, and even our character. That is the part most people will not expect. The future will not only change what we can do, it will change how we live with effort. So what will life in 2035 really feel like? Probably not like a robot apocalypse, and probably not like a perfect utopia either. It will feel like a world that is smarter, faster, more automated, and harder to ignore. A world where AI is no longer a separate thing. It is simply part of the environment. The people who adapt will feel empowered. The people who resist will feel overwhelmed. And the biggest divide will not be between humans and machines. It will be between people who learn to work with the new world and people who kept waiting for the old one to return. That is why 2035 matters. Because the future is not something that arrives all at once. It is something that builds quietly, one tool at a time, one habit at a time, one decision at a time. And by the time most people notice, they are already living inside it. So if you want to understand 2035, do not think only about robots or futuristic gadgets. Think about daily life. Think about convenience. Think about work. Think about decisions. Think about how much of your routine could be handled by systems that get smarter every year. That is the real future. Not a dramatic collapse. Not magic. Just a slow and powerful redesign of everyday life. And the people who understand that early will have the biggest advantage. Because in 2035, the most valuable skill may not be knowing everything. It may be knowing how to stay human in a world that keeps getting more automated. The future will not destroy ordinary life. It will redefine it.